Should you buy the Pixel 10 Pro XL? And that is a good question. I'm going to try and answer while I'm out here in the wilderness. If you hear anyone yell in the background, either my kids got bit by a snake or they caught a fish. But so lots of sales right now. Black Friday, a couple days away. And I want to talk about this in between barbecuing and my kids fishing. So the Pixel 10 Pro XL, you can get it for $899 right now. Really good deal. If you watch my if you watch my channel all year, you know that I've covered it extensively. It's a fantastic phone, best Pixel they've ever made. Lots of great stuff. We've got a lot of software patches, a lot of improvements, even though it's only been out for a short period of time. And then, well, what makes it difficult is when you take a look at, like, let's say the S25 Ultra. So the S25 Ultra has also been on sale, and it's been really good sales. A lot of them, they had it the other day for $850 with the 512, and it keeps bouncing back and forth. It seems like every other day Samsung's like, it's $849, it's $1014, it's $950, it's $929. They keep moving it around a lot. So I think they're just kind of doing that to keep people interested in the sales. But that's what makes it a difficult proposition, because the S25 Ultra is such a good phone. So should you get the S25 Ultra, or should you get the Pixel 10 Pro XL? And really, I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. Now, if you want this, the only real kind of caveat exception here where I really give the S25 Ultra a solid recommend is in the gaming department. It's more optimized, it has a more powerful chip. The benchmark scores are off the charts. So if you want to play a lot of games, especially a lot of high-end games, then that's probably going to be more up your alley. Plus, the battery life is a little bit better. It seems like they've got that a little bit more better optimized when it comes to the 5,000 milliamp battery on the S25 Ultra. And also when it comes to multitasking in the S Pen. So if you want gaming, multitasking, S Pen, then go with the S25 Ultra. If you want the best photography that you can get, if you want all the Google stuff first, if you want the Material 3 expressive experience, if you want a more, I guess, stock, I mean, it's funny, I don't like saying stock Android anymore, because the Pixel is not really stock Android, it's Pixel Android. And that's something that I'm actually really happy about now, because I really enjoy Pixel Android. Used to be One UI was my favorite, but Material 3, Material U, all those different things that we've got that have come on board, especially now with Android 16, I've really been enjoying Android on the Pixel Android. So that's really something that's nice that I've enjoyed a lot. So whenever it comes to software, I mean, they're both supported for 7 years. 7 years of operating system updates, 7 years of security patches. So you can't go wrong there. They both have a 5,000 or right at a 5,000 milliamp battery. They both have plenty of RAM. Yes, you get 12 with the Samsung, you get 16 with the Pixel. We all know that the camera's better on the Pixel than it is on Samsung, but Samsung, with their Pro mode, and also when it comes to their video stuff, I still think they have the leg up in video. They also, of course, have 8K at 24 and 30 frames per second. So if you want to shoot in 8K, you've got that. Multitasking, I think, is still better with Samsung, and you're going to take advantage of that not only with One UI, but also whenever it comes to the S Pen as well, which is still industry leading. Even though it doesn't have the Bluetooth functionality anymore, it is still the best that you can get. Nobody really does an S Pen or a stylus. So those are kind of some of the considerations, and it comes down to price. So you can get a Pixel 10 Pro XL for $899. That's a really sinking good deal. That's the sale it's on right now. I've got links in the description if you want to get any of these, but normally $1199. It's basically $400 off. The phone's a few months old. That is a really stinking good deal. And then you have the S25 Ultra, and they've had a lot of deals on it. I can't quote you what the deal is today, because it might be $929, it might be $949, it might be $1014. I don't know what it is right now, but it's been several $100s off. And that's what makes this interesting, because yes, the Pixel is newer, but the S25 Ultra still at the top of the upper echelon when it comes to flagship smartphones. They're both really good, and they both have good warranties, they both have good support, they both have reliable Android updates. Google has been pushing out updates faster than Samsung has, especially this last year. They've been a lot faster with getting the new version. Like Android 16 came out way before it did on Samsung. So Google still kind of, they're back to leading from the front when it comes to software, it comes to the operating system, it comes to, I think, looking at that stuff. Plus quarterly feature drop stuff. We just got a new features, but I think the new quarterly feature drop is probably still going to be on board for December. So yeah, which one do you buy? I'm going to tell you, I think the S25 Ultra has a little bit better battery life. I do like the screen on the Pixel better, but whenever it comes to the S25 Ultra, you get the anti-reflective display, which is utterly beautiful, and it has Gorilla Glass ceramic too, which is the foundation for the anti-reflective screen protector, which I'm going to tell you, mine basically still has no scratches. I've used several Samsung phones this year with the Gorilla Glass ceramic 2 or Gorilla Glass ceramic, and it's got the anti-reflective coating, which people absolutely love on the S25 Ultra. It is better. It is better, especially because Google is still using, for whatever reason, Gorilla Glass Victus 2. They're trying to save money there, I guess. But they do have Qi wireless charging now. Now, if you take a look at the Pixels, they do have the Qi wireless charging built in, and they've got the Pixel Snap accessories, and you can use existing Qi wireless charging accessories on the Pixel. I think the charging speed's still a little bit faster on the S25 Ultra. The overall camera system is pretty versatile on the S25 Ultra. So as far as like versatility and video, I still give them a leg up, but the photography is still number one whenever it comes to the Pixel. So that's just some of the different considerations. And then, price. There's not a whole lot of difference out there. I mean, the Pixel 10 Pro XL normally $11.99, the S25 Ultra normally $12.99. So you're not really seeing a huge difference there, MSRP wise, but with the drops and the prices and the changes, they've both been around $800-900, which makes for some really, really good deals. But the thing is the Pixel just came out a few months ago. The S26 Ultra is right on the horizon. So maybe this is, should you get the Pixel 10 Pro XL or should you wait and get the X26 Ultra, right? That's an interesting proposition because the S26 Ultra probably going to be here, I don't know, end of February maybe. We've been hearing and seeing a lot of leaks and rumors and things like that. But yeah, the here and now, if you want to get a good deal, the Black Friday stuff is going to be going on this week. Keep checking, check every day. Sometimes check in the morning, check in the evening to try and get the best possible deal that you can because Samsung's been moving theirs around a lot. Google just brought theirs back on sale again this week. So yeah, they're both really good. I love the Pixel experience. The S25 Ultra is undoubtedly a fantastic and amazing phone. So, and then there's just, do you want Google or do you want Samsung? One UI has its things that it offers. They have their Galaxy AI. They have their own One UI and different things like that. And then Google has their flavor with Pixel Android now, which is now my favorite. And haptic feedback is better on the Pixel. That is one thing that I really love still. The typing experience is second to none on the Pixel phones. But as far as software updates, security, experience, the screens are about the same size. They're very similar in brightness. A lot of different things. You can't really go wrong. Unless, like I said, gaming, multitasking, or S Pen. Those are definitive for the S25 Ultra. Better photography and the Google experience and the Google features and updates. That's what we went the Pixel for. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this gave you some insight. I'd hoped to do this while I was at the hotel. I'm here in North Texas, doing kind of a family reunion thing. If you saw my post yesterday, I was cooking all day yesterday. And now I'm cooking again all day today. So we're taking a break. I've got some turkeys on right now. And my kids are in the background. They're fishing, trying to catch some fish to fry this evening with the turkey and some other stuff. So have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving weekend. Again, I've got links in the description if you decide to pick those up. Hopefully this gave you some decent insight as far as if you're trying which one is better. And it's not really which one is better, it's which one is better for you. Which one do you prefer? And they're both flagship level phones, so it's hard. Did you catch a fish? You got a fish or is it gone? Huh? Oh, okay. Seems like my son finally caught a fish. So, yeah. So if you have any questions, comments, gripes, concerns, complaints, all that stuff, please, of course, go to the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. And I got to go supervise this whole fish catching thing because it sounds like he's having a hard time reeling it in, but it might be a big one. So that's all I got. As always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys next time.